Hey, what's up guys? Drew here, Startup Takeoff, and welcome to part 4 of our short video series of getting settled in Asia. This one will be more so directed at Bali. So your first 3 months are going to be the toughest. They were for us. Basically, the number one thing you need to realize, you don't need to plan anything really before you get here. Get on the ground, that's where you're going to get the best deals. Airbnb, I know that's pretty popular to find places, but that's not actually how we found our villa, which we pay almost peanuts for. I mean, I was paying more myself in Vancouver than we are combined right now. So yeah, this one will be about just kind of streamlining your process and letting you avoid the mistakes that we made when we first got here.
First mistake, getting sick, not taking care of my immune system. I'd been on a bit of a celebratory, I was celebrating
Celebration.
for a very long time right before I left, and it really damaged my immune system. Then triathlon of flights, and then getting to Asia, never been here before, massive change in my diet, and I had actually ended up getting so sick I didn't eat for 5 days.
Yeah.
So my first 3 weeks in Asia, where I'm supposed to be hardcore focusing on business, I was putzing around the pool.
Putzing, literally putzing.
I was pathetic. I was so sick, and I went through a full round of antibiotics. It did nothing, caught some weird Asian virus. I almost thought I had to go home.
Yeah, he was getting pretty serious. And right now we don't really have traveler's insurance, which that's going to be one of the mistakes, a minor mistake, but I mean, we're still standing, right? What got you out of that funk? Hey guys, sorry about that. We had a little bit of video trouble, so we had to move the party inside to the Bali room studio.
Our pseudo studio.
Our pseudo studio.
Yes. Our last thing that we were talking about, though, was getting sick. And yeah, I had to write off 3 weeks of productivity because I got so sick. It wasn't until I started crushing garlic and raw vegetables until I kind
got out of that funk.
Yeah. So I guess the lesson there, though, is bolster your immune system, because Asia's going to hit you hard, especially with all the new diet and all the new stimulus. Your body is going to have a period of adjustment. Routines was the next one we want to talk about. Yeah,
so routines, very important. So we've already discussed the gym. Gym, keeping your immune system strong, eating healthy, and then work routines. So,
because when you get here, what you realize really quickly is that you've purchased your time.
And you have no boss, remember? You have no one telling you to do things.
Yeah, so you wake up and you have all day. You could work 16 hours a day, but the thing is, until you have until you've built in the discipline, and you have mastered the habits that rejuvenate you, such as your proper sleep, and you find the right foods, which is harder than you think in Asia because you've never ate the foods that you have easy access to. But definitely focus more or mostly on building those really strong habits at first, and then those are what are going to help take care of the business side of things later. Exactly. when it picks up and the demands start getting heavy.
Exactly. So one, for instance, that took me personally a while was reading books. So that has to be part of your routine. You should be reading every day. But at the beginning, I wasn't really. I was averaging pretty poorly. I would read every other day. Right now, it's over 2 hours per day. So I mean, it's a little longer. But if you can hop into that sooner, definitely recommend it, because that just helps settle your brain and. Yeah. And you learn. So you learn how to do certain
It's one of the
things.
beauties of being out here is that you can read 2 hours a day, and you still have
the rest of the
hours
day,
and hours and hours. So there's definitely a lot of time for segmenting your day as you want. Most of the things you do in the day aren't very far away. Food, it's right there. They deliver. I mean, you don't have many excuses. There's not much lost time.
No.
You're not even doing your dishes because the maid service is so cheap. You're not doing your laundry, so you do pick up a lot of time. So you want to maximize that time you have to focus entirely on getting your business going.
Once you get out here, you're by yourself. You are an entrepreneur. You know, you may not have a business yet, but you are technically an entrepreneur. You're your own boss, and you have to be very strict with yourself at the beginning. You have to ingrain these good habits in yourself, and it took us a little while. I mean, we kept on trying. Yeah. And now that New Year's has finally arrived, and we're at a pretty good point right now.
Yeah, we're 3-4 months in. Our productivity is much higher. Our level of consumption to production is finally taking the shift where we're spending more time producing content, writing videos, anything like that, charging billable time for clients that we're starting to pick up, and we're consuming less.
Yeah.
So that's really important to get built into that.
At the beginning, we were just focused 100% on us developing those skill sets, which we did, and now we're shifting. We're still honing in on those skill sets, but now we're creating value because we want to help other people,
Mm-hmm.
try to do what we do. We're helping clients, and we still run our own little...
Mm-hmm. The Startup Takeoff, this is just our hobby site where we're documenting what we do along the way.
And now that we have the time to do it, because we're not doing those 14-hour days, like it's
Yeah.
highly unbalanced, but necessary 14-hour days, just hammering out,
Mhm.
you know, PPC campaigns and
Because if you have not
websites
read the homepage post on Startup Takeoff yet,
which you should.
read that post
Yeah.
because then you'll learn what we're all about. And we have a 2-year model. Hustle. 2 years of hustle. It's a lot of
And
work to teach.
Literally is hustle, yeah.
Teach yourself all the skill sets that you need to succeed. It's fine.
Okay, so you know, find those food places, because what you're gonna notice is, I mean, we found food places that really good food, really good local foods, and it's actually cheaper than the grocery stores.
Mhm.
So, I mean, we had it ass backwards at the beginning. We were always going out for breakfast and kind of cooking our own meals at the beginning at night.
Mhm.
But now it's like we cook our own breakfast and we'll just eat out the rest of the day because it's super cheap. So we don't even spend over $10 a day on food.
Western breakfast is very expensive, and local dinner is very cheap. And we just loved our Western breakfast. So now we cook our bacon and eggs in the morning, and we eat out.
It's just the same thing. I mean,
Our cost on a per day basis to eat is about $1.50 in the morning, and that's for coffee, bacon, eggs, and toast. And we can get for about the same price, $1.50, a full meal for dinner.
Yeah.
And that's if the brown rice and the chicken and
couple
the
meals,
sauté.
the juice.
Yeah, mixed juice, freshly mixed juice, so it's good.
Yeah.
And really quickly find the local spots. They're a little tougher to find because they don't have big signage in English that appeals to Westerners.
Yeah.
But when you suss out these spots, then you can continually go to them and just you keep getting that good value over and over and over. And you want to maximize your budget.
Yeah, and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the local spots.
Don't be afraid of
It's
local
good
food.
stuff,
Most of them are pretty funny too.
Yeah,
Actually,
they are.
Indonesians like to joke around.
Indonesians are pretty jovial.
Yeah.
They got a good sense of humor. They're pretty charismatic. So.
Yeah. So I'll wrap up. So this was our 4-part series on getting settled in Asia for the digital nomad. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our newsletter where we're going to send you a 4-part series in...
What is he doing?
It's fireworks.
Sorry, fireworks is just going off right now. Fireworks randomly go off because we're in like the villa area, so everyone's traveling. And
everybody who's around here is a tourist. They get fireworks. Everybody's partying right here.
Yeah, exactly.
More fireworks. But if you haven't already, subscribe to our newsletter. Go to www.thestartuptakeoff.com. And this was kind of fun. We just talked about lifestyle in Asia and surviving the life and the living. But if you want to get down to details and making money online and doing it through your laptop, we have several crash course tutorials on different business models you can do. And we even released a 4-part case study where we break down in detail a PPC affiliate campaign that Drew had set up in May when he was still working his corporate job that made him around $2,000. And he only set up the campaign in about 3 hours, but it's just a real detailed breakdown of exactly how money is made online. So if you want to see, affiliate marketing is a great introduction too.
It is.
And then when you start running your own business, you have a better handle on the marketing side of things. You understand directing traffic and stuff like that. So check out the series. It's awesome. Yeah. And thanks for watching. Startup Takeoff.
Stay tuned. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope some of the content inspired you to take action today so you can start living the life you want to tomorrow. Okay, we're going to be releasing tons of these videos, so please subscribe to the YouTube channel, just on the button in front of you. Hit us up on Twitter, and in the link below on the startuptakeoff.com/community is our own private community. Free content. We're going to deliver that 4-part case study where we literally teach you hand in hand how to make money with pay-per-call marketing and a bunch of other great stuff. So please watch the above video for our entire story. Hopefully it will inspire you more. And that's all. Have a good one. This is Drew from the Startup Takeoff. See you later.